And I've had so many people on these crypto servers tell me they have to be fucking noobs or idiots who are like, there's no big billionaires involved in crypto. There's no hedge funds involved. What are you talking about? This is regular people's money. I'm like, you're telling me that working class people have invested like $1 trillion into crypto? Like, you're shitting me, right? Like,
Hi, welcome to our podcast, Barely Even Friends. I'm here with Michael and Tristan.
Hello.
Congratulations, Tristan, on your engagement.
Yeah,
Yes,
congratulations.
Gonna get myself a nice Ecuadorian woman.
Yeah, then
Is she gonna become your best comrade
Hell yeah.
till the end?
Hopefully. I mean, I'm down to take the marriage seriously.
Either way, we're going to be talking about COVID and the recent unemployment benefit ending. And yeah.
My issue with unemployment benefits ending is how am I going to buy my ivermectin now? I have to
steal it from your horse.
I don't own a horse. That's the issue. See, I'm not like a normal Republican. I'm a super Republican, so that means I'm poor, and I hate myself a lot.
But you need to go to a stable or a veterinary office.
Oh yeah, just say I have a horse that needs getting dewormed.
Dewormer. Yeah.
Hopefully they'll give me some ivermectin.
They just give you a whole tube.
Well, they sell that shit over the counter. You don't even need to ask anyone. The thing is, it's easier. There's a website full of a list of doctors who will prescribe ivermectin, and it's easier to go that route, to be honest.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, there's a group of doctors. They're called the FLCCC, Frontline COVID Critical Care Alliance, and they have their own protocol for treating COVID-19.
They sound insane, to be honest.
It's pretty standard stuff. I mean, it's the same shit, except give them ivermectin.
Yeah, give them ivermectin instead of, a vaccine.
Or, wasn't it? Don't they give them, like, steroids and antiviral medication?
They do, yeah. I mean, it's for people who aren't vaccinated, who end up in the fucking hospital.
You mean the people who didn't listen to get vaccinated in the first place?
Yeah, people like me.
You both?
Yep.
You want to talk about why you're vaccine hesitant?
Sure, fuck it. I'm vaccine hesitant because I don't like needles, and the seed of doubt has been planted in my mind from all these crazy right-wingers.
All these damn libs.
And I'm gonna get the shot that only requires one shot.
I got the Johnson & Johnson. It fucked me up for like 2 days.
Really?
I know. I was just super tired for like 2 days.
Yeah. Does your sperm work?
Hopefully not, because I don't want any kids.
You better take ivermectin then. Worms ain't gonna be the only thing you're gonna be shitting out. I'll tell you that much.
I love how the media is hopping on this shit so much, though. Like this ivermectin stuff. That's the thing. All this stuff about the horse dewormer and you're gonna end up infertile. Why is there such a concerted effort from the media to discredit this shit? It doesn't make sense. And
they have to talk about something.
Pretty much.
They have to talk about something.
And also, it's pretty funny, to be honest. Look at these people eating horse dewormer because they're afraid of COVID or won't get a vaccine.
I mean, in one hand, it's funny, but on the other hand, it's like a serious issue that demands your attention. Like you're not just gonna make fun of the people and hope the issue goes away, right?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you're liberal, you will.
The issue will handle itself sooner or later.
I suppose. Or they could just, do some ivermectin trials, whatever.
Aren't they trying our ivermectin trials? But they haven't. They've been only doing post, whatever, after the fact trials.
I do not know. I know they're doing some in the U.S., but I don't think it's a lot.
Probably not. Yeah. It seems a weird thing to get hyper fixated on.
Well, it's a conspiracy.
Everything's conspiracy.
That alias chick was telling me that Pfizer is actually working on their own version of patented ivermectin that they're trying to get released by the end of this year.
Yeah, the Pfizer and someone else are making an antiviral tablet or something.
This is so fucking weird, dude. 21st century, weirdest... Oh shit, it's a bear.
2021, it can get weirder.
Do you all think this...
damn it. Oh, no. So remember, I was looking at the news right now about the crypto I wanted to invest in earlier this year that was like $4. Now that fucking crypto's $195 a piece. I'm so mad.
Solana?
Should have bought.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I bought Solana yesterday and I made a bunch of money.
Yeah, well, I found it like at the beginning of the year for like $4 a piece. And I was like and I waited, I was trying to buy it. But so I signed it up for Binance, but it was taking like a long ass time. Then it went doubled in price, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm not gonna buy it anymore." Then it kept going up, so I was like, "Fuck it, whatever."
You see?
Yeah, now here we are. It's It went all the way up to $195 when I found it at like $4 at the beginning of the year.
Well, it's gonna go back down because it's only going up right now because it's all fucking insane hype. So you'll have another opportunity to get in.
I'm not gonna get in. I'm mad. I should have gotten in. I tried to get in when it was like $4, and it raised up to like 12, and I said fuck it, and I didn't do it.
This is why I bought a single $1 worth of Bitcoin, and I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait 5 years.
Yes, man. If I were you, Kyle, I would buy like Rose and Anchor, and Rose has a 20% APY.
Well, it's funny because I was telling people to buy Solana or whatever earlier this year, but then I never did.
Should have listened.
Yeah, I shouldn't have. When it went from $4 to 12, and I'm like, it's too late now. I guess it wasn't too late then.
Yeah, it's so hard to know when shit like that's gonna happen, man.
Well, I had a good feeling about it, but I didn't invest, so oh well. Well, I was going to, but it took too long. Because it was like at $3.50 to like $4 when I found it.
If you want cheap coins under like $1, I have a fuck ton of Anchor. Like 3,000 coins.
Flick around occasionally and stuff. But oh well. Yeah. It's pretty much crypto's kind of like gambling.
There's a massive dip happening right now. Holy shit.
We could keep talking about crypto right now. What do you think? So what's going down right now? Vesda, Tristan.
I've heard a few theories that we're in a bear market, and this was just what they call a dead cat bounce. It's just
this shit is all made up, dude.
Yeah, and obviously the other way to look at it is it was just going so high, now it's gotta have a correction. I mean, it doesn't make sense Bitcoin's going down because it wasn't really near its all-time high, but Ethereum, that was trading at its all-time high. It was just trading sideways, and now it's going down. So that makes a little bit of sense, but yeah, I have no fucking idea, man. I don't know.
It's called a dead cat market.
Dead cat bounce.
Dead cat bounce. Do dead cats normally bounce?
I think they bounce like on the way down, like they hit the ground, they bounce once and land.
Because I've never played around with a dead cat before, so I mean I'm not a stock guy, so clearly I haven't. But
it comes from the idea that if it falls far enough, even a dead cat will bounce.
No, I'm pretty sure it would explode. But that's just me.
You don't have the experiments?
Well, if you drop an elephant off the Empire State Building, it will probably explode. How do I know this? Don't ask. Alright? Just trust me.
Trust me, bro.
Just trust me, bro. Just trust me, bro. Ow.
What other cryptos are you looking into right now, Vesda?
I just got Rose, Anchor, Cardano, just ADA, Ethereum, Stellar Lumens, XLM. That's pretty much all I got.
I usually buy XLM because it's basically free to transfer to other like exchanges. So I usually, if like I don't have like fiat or whatever available to buy on like an exchange, I'll buy XLM on like one of the other ones I can do. I have already set up because I don't want to do the verification on another one. Then I can send it over to that new exchange that like different coins, because the fees are usually 0 or like a couple pennies to do the transfers.
Well, if you're gonna do that, I would do that with USDT.
No, those fees are way higher.
Oh, okay.
Like they're usually like USDT is like around between like $5 and $20 to like do one transfer. With like XLM, you can do a transfer like a couple $100 for like 3 cents.
Huh. Well, it looks like
And then it's like an
recovering.
instant transfer too.
It looks like it's recovering a little bit. But fuck. All I know is that, you know, when people start to get really greedy and there's like those massive pumps on a fucking coin, that the near future isn't looking too good after that.
Yeah, that's gonna fucking crash.
There was also a bunch of articles from Bloomberg and shit like that yesterday that were saying like the bulls are in control. That was the headline, and then now it's crashing. And so a lot of people think that this is how the institutional investors try to get like a dump on retail. I don't.
Oh, like a pump and dump.
Well, yeah, but like the rich people want, you know, the poor traders like us on fucking Robinhood or whatever to sell their shit.
Oh yeah, true.
There's so many different theories on how all this shit works. Like, it's a fucking enigma.
Like the Sigma now.
That's the goal.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of like institutions and banks invested heavily in random ass cryptos because it's like it's pretty hard to track, and there's a shit ton of money to be made and manipulation that you can do without like getting in trouble with the SEC. Yes, SEC.
And I've had so many people on these crypto servers tell me they have to be fucking noobs or idiots or like, you know, there's no big billionaires involved in crypto. There's no hedge funds involved. What are you talking about? This is regular people's money. I'm like, you're telling me that working class people have invested like $1 trillion into crypto? Like, you're shitting me, right? Like,
yeah, exactly. You, like all the major coins have big investors backing them.
I mean, exactly. If they didn't, then they wouldn't get off the fucking ground, would they?
Yeah, exactly. Plus, it's like if you get major investors early on, like they'll dump a shit ton of money. They're gonna make thousands of times of their profit off those smaller cryptos.
Yep. I don't get how people can say that kind of shit.
They probably believe capitalism is a meritocracy as well.
Probably. I've met some really interesting people in those crypto servers. Like, oh, capitalism is the best. It's the greatest system. It's gonna lead humanity to space. Like, they just start saying all this crazy shit about it.
You know, it reminds me. I was on this one crypto server, and this one dude was like, "Crypto's gonna be the great equalizer. I'm gonna have like be able to like build a future for my kids." Like 20 minutes later, the price crashes like 100%.
So about that future, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, if a crash like this happens and you forget to sell, luckily I lost about half my profits, but I sold quick enough.
That's why you should have on like exchanges. You should have like a limit, a risk limit or whatever set.
I did. It just I had it set a little too low.
Oh, so you didn't get as much money as you could?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucked up because I was playing with futures like last week, and I like tripled my money, but then the price started crashing, and then I lost everything because it liquidates at a certain price.
Oof. I mean, like it's like I said. Realistically, if you're involved in the crash like this, you're gonna be fine. Just fucking hold. Just don't check the fucking app. It'll go back up eventually.
It may take months or years. Some of them still haven't fully recovered from the previous crash earlier in the year.
Which ones?
I don't know. Can't even fucking remember.
Over?
No, I sold that shit after I like tripled my money.
Okay, yeah, I sold that too. I was not gonna wait for that shit to go back up to $3. I was like, nah.
Yeah, because it was like 2 or something. I'm like, that's fine. I'll sell right now.
Yeah, it's been going up and down lately too. I don't know what it's doing. But no, if you just wait, it'll be all good. Looks like shit's recovering right now too.
Give it a couple hours. Crypto's so fucking unstable. That's the thing about crypto. You don't know if shit's going up or gonna go crash immediately. Like you could accidentally buy in it like almost at like the all-time high. Then it crashes like 20 minutes later and you lost half your money.
But yeah, you gotta watch that shit, man. You gotta have like a second monitor with just crypto on that.
Crypto's like a really easy way to make money quickly, but it's fucking volatile as hell.
I mean, I like to see them. I like to see the chart as just market psychology, because I mean, like the reason why Bitcoin's #1, people will tell you all these reasons, like, it's a great store of value. It does this, it does that, but a lot of people say it's trash. But the only reason it's #1 is because it's the oldest, and the average person doesn't even know what the word crypto means. They just know Bitcoin.
Yeah, but they know what Bitcoin is. Yeah.
Exactly.
Then, if you look at the charts, Bitcoin follows the stock market very heavily, usually too.
Like the
So it's not even a good
500.
store of wealth or money in general.
I mean, I've heard from people that it's Bitcoin or crypto in general is replacing gold.
The fuck?
Like it's the merging of finance and capital or something, or fucking technology and capital.
Where'd they pull this out of? Their ass or what?
Probably. Hopefully we'll reach the future. There's so many cryptocurrencies that currency becomes obsolete and then we get communism.
Hopefully. That would be the ideal. Hey wait, you guys are communists? What the fuck? I was just looking for fucking crypto advice.
Yeah, because the thing with crypto is either the states are going to try to start, because it really takes away economic control from governments if a lot of people have money in a secondary economy. Because if there's a massive crash like in crypto markets, there's nothing the state can do about it. People lose a shit ton of money and like everything.
Base.
And they'll like drag down like the rest of the economy. Or like what happened, during the COVID thing, everyone was dumping money into crypto and stocks. They were getting free money from the government. They're like, fuck it, drop this grand in some crypto or some stocks.
Just as planned.
Yeah, crypto has an issue too. Like with Dogecoin, there's a bunch of massive whales who control like a shit ton of Dogecoin, and anytime it like reaches an all-time high, they all sell off and fuck over the retail, like the smaller investors.
Dude, if you're buying Dogecoin, you're an idiot. I'm sorry.
Pretty much, it's like the worst one.
Yeah.
But to the moon, man.
Elon Musk said so.
Elon Musk.
The hype is like the thing with those cryptos are they're all hype based, and once you lose the hype, they're worthless.
I can see that. The thing is, I don't see crypto ever taking over like the US dollar as it currently stands, because like historically the government has already always controlled money and the supply of money. So
not really, because even in the US, the federal government didn't make their own money until the late 1800s. Each state and individual banks printed their own cash and like money. That was a horrible system for everyone involved, by the way.
I actually didn't know that. I
Yeah,
knew about like
banks.
company towns and that kind of bullshit, but
Yeah, Exactly. For like a while, the banks and states made their own money. So like the U.S. government had like no control of the economy. So whenever there was like a lot of recessions and shit too then, and they're all horrible for everyone because everyone loses a shit ton of money. They'd run the banks and that sort of shit all the time because their money wasn't insured by the U.S. government yet either.
Yeah, you think something similar to that will happen with like crypto?
Pretty much, because crypto is currently like that era where you have a bunch of small time like instead of banks, you have small cryptos where more or less people are putting their money in. And once they lose faith in that crypto, everyone like takes their money out of it, and that crypto crashes, and anyone gets fucked over as an investor.
I don't understand all these fucking like Bitcoin ATMs and shit. There's so many where I live, but every place I've gone into with one, I asked them, they said no one's ever used it, ever.
Yeah, because Bitcoin's like the worst one to even use. There's high, all the blockchain is long as fuck. The fees are high. There's no reason to use it. XLM's good because the fees are low and it's quick.
Right, but even with XLM or something, like, I don't see myself in the foreseeable future ever using crypto to pay for shit because it's just so much easier for me to use my fucking like Apple Pay or whatever.
Because the thing with crypto is it's not even like currency. It's more or less of it's like a stock. All you're doing is putting money into this company who you think's gonna have they could use their technology for something. There's like no difference between like cryptocurrency and like a stock.
Yeah.
I invest.
I hope I make a shit ton of money.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I care about. The future of crypto, man.
Well, I put money in this one called Quantum. It's like so they were stupid and like they have the name of another popular crypto and they didn't realize it. But the site's called like Quantum Foundation. I've invested and that's like in a pre-sale. They're gonna change the name or whatever later, but they're making a wallet where their whole plan is to be able to use cryptocurrency to disguise people's investments in stocks.
Oh god.
Yeah.
How the fuck is that legal? Like.
Good question. All I know is I put like $200 in there. We'll see where that shit goes.
Oh shit! You know, like the NFTs.
Yeah.
Some guy on the crypto server, one of the admins, said that the reason so many people are buying those is not because anyone gives a shit. It's because there's a way you can hide your taxes through that.
I bet it's like art.
It's like money laundering or something.
Yeah, because that's what rich people do with art currently. And like the mafia, so they buy like art pieces from like random ass rich people's kids, and they give them like a shit ton of money for some piece of shit, and then like someone values that that art higher, so they have a shit ton of wealth in that picture or painting or whatever.
See, I mean, it all makes sense now. Because before I was like, who the fuck is spending all this money on this bullshit picture of a rock?
Yeah, it's literally them buying. It's like people buying paintings in like real life from like shitty artists. It's all money laundering.
Jesus. Yeah, you know, some of these people in the crypto are like, oh man, if you buy a coin because of the price, you know, you're a degenerate, man. You need to buy the coin because you think it's gonna be great in like 30 years.
Like, most of these cryptos won't be around in a year, let alone 30.
I mean, typically, I think if it's on Coinbase, it's got a good foreseeable future. But I don't know.
I like Binance. Well, Binance is kind of ugly, but Binance US kind of sucks because the other Binance, the regular one, has a lot more options.
But Binance is getting kicked out of a lot of countries too. I don't know.
Yeah, they had to change their whole setup in the US to even be like they had to make a whole new site for the US.
Yeah, I don't use it. I hear too much shit about it. I just use Coinbase Pro.
I like Qcoin. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I've heard that it's simple to use.
It is. There's like so many different fucking exchanges to fuck with.
That is, dude. I had a bunch of Ravencoin in my fucking wallet on my computer. I hadn't opened it in like 3 months. I opened it a few weeks ago, all my Raven coins gone out of my wallet, just fucking disappeared. And I googled that, talked to some people. Apparently that just happens.
That just happens.
Yeah, like, I mean, obviously people are like, oh, you know, if you left your password somewhere, your recovery key, or like your account got hacked that had a recovery key listed in it, like something like that. But otherwise, they're like, yeah, shit can just happen, like small hacks or whatever. I'm like, well, fuck.
Was this one from you mining?
Yeah, I was mining that. So, oh well, fuck it. I only had like 200. It's only like a 3 days worth of mining for that shit.
How much is Ravencord worth right now?
20 cents. It's been going up a decent amount. It was like 6 cents a month ago.
Apparently,
But
it's only 11 cents at the moment.
oof. A lot of people mine Ergo as well, but Ergo that tanked last night.
Oh
Shit.
yeah, so did Ravencoin. That's what happened. It dropped 21%.
Holy shit. That's a big percent.
Big numbers, go brrr.
That's a lot of points.
I might actually stop mining Ethereum pretty quick because the hash rate is going up so fucking much that I can't. I'm getting a smaller piece of the pie, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's taking up a shit ton of resources, so it's not worth it.
Yeah.
This is why the only
Otherwise-
hash I care about is the kind you smoke.
The kind you smoke?
Of course.
But,
It's the only hash that matters.
I'm gonna buy more graphics cards pretty soon too.
Start your
Actually-
mining empire.
Yeah, I'm not waiting because I was gonna wait until prices go down, but the way things are looking, the prices aren't gonna go down for like 3 years. So it makes more sense to just buy now.
Now, take the hit.
Yep. $1,000 for a graphics card. Holy shit.
That is insane. Weren't a bunch of people selling their graphics cards like a couple months ago when China was cracking down on mining?
Oh shit, okay. I just found this website that'll let me get my ADHD medication delivered to me. Hey.
You never have to go outside again.
Yeah, well, and the issue was I went to this my telehealth provider who I get through like my insurance. They were like, yeah, we can't prescribe stimulants. So I was like, fuck, you're gonna have to go to like an actual doctor. That's a pain in the ass. I don't know how this works either. As far as I'm aware, it's illegal to send fucking Adderall through the mail and shit.
Oh, you actually have to go pick it up?
That's what I thought. Like, or like telehealth providers couldn't prescribe it. Oh, this place doesn't accept insurance.
Maybe like CVS and other like warehouse pharmacies, they might. I don't know.
Well, no, the issue is that I have to go to a more expensive doctor, like IRL, to get the prescription. That's the problem.
Okay.
And my telehealth shit is all free, everything, medication, all of that.
Does Florida have the Medicare expansion or whatever?
I have no idea.
Maybe you can get on Medicaid.
I don't need that. Man, honestly, the insurance I have now is really fucking good because it's on my mom's plan. So
Fuck.
$200 apparently. Consultation and diagnosis and free Adderall delivery. $199.
$199? What the fuck?
Yeah. The initial appointment's $199, and then the membership is $79. The membership includes follow-up appointments, access to our care team and providers, and convenient online refills.
Sounds like medical care in America is a fucking scam.
Yeah, why can't we have universal healthcare like all the social democracies in the world?
If you think about it, though, if you're paying all that money for Adderall, you're gonna make that money back because the Adderall is gonna make you so much more productive. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, and then all that, most of that money is gonna get taken away by the capitalists. So
Yeah, man. If it helps the capitalists, don't spend any money. Just die. Fuck it.
No, more of a just don't forget that it's gonna take you. Like, it would take you hundreds of years to make the kind of money that a capitalist makes at the rate you're working.
The bourgeoisie. You're just a lonely troll, camel, and Vesda.
Yep. I'm a real proletarian.
I used to be. I'm not anymore. I have way more money in my bank account than the average American does, and I don't even have a lot.
That doesn't make you not a proletarian. A proletarian is just someone who works for a living.
He gets his money from investments in the government, like a welfare queen.
Man, if they let that unemployment run for me in like Texas through today, oh man, I'd be chilling, bro. I'd have like 30 grand.
You're such a welfare queen.
Those fucking assholes, man. Greg Abbott, I fucking hate that guy. God.
That's funny because it didn't even do anything for unemployment.
What do you mean he didn't do anything?
No, them ending it.
I thought he
unemployment
was
stayed the same.
Oh yeah, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, no, unemployment stayed the same everywhere.
Hey Svesta, how do you feel about the new abortion law?
Texas is on thought patrol, man. There's nothing wrong with that, you know?
Why do you hate women so much?
I don't. I mean, obviously the abortion law is bad, but...
Yeah, why do you hate freedom so much, huh?
I don't know, they're just killing babies where they don't realize what's wrong with them.
What is a baby?
Is it a baby when it comes out of you or when it's in you?
Both.
Okay.
The sperm is technically a baby.
Okay, so...
You're just like slaughtering all these kids every time you jack off?
Yeah, jacking off is now genocide. Let's go. Or maybe it's mass murder, I guess. Fuck.
It's a whole group of people, so... Your people.
I just know I have a bunch of friends or like friends of friends who are saying shit like, oh, who cares, you know, Texas is trying to stop the thoughts, man. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it.
Rape victims famous for being thoughts, right?
And incest victims.
But to be fair, incest and rape aren't those like, that's like a minority of abortions, right?
Are we sure?
I mean, I've heard it's only like 5 to 10% of abortions.
That's quite a few.
That's pretty high.
Yeah,
5 to 10%. Whoa.
It is, but you have to like remind, like most abortions are like, it's like a lifestyle choice, you know what I mean? And I don't see nothing wrong with that, but you have to like present that accurately.
Yeah. So the real issue is
this teenage girl doesn't have enough money to take care of a kid.
Well, yeah, fucking abort the kid then.
Yeah. Kid won't be loved anyways, and just be a resource on the state. And
if the kid, even if the kid is loved, I mean, you can't always be sure that you can provide the best life for that kid, and you shouldn't force the kid onto the government or onto the state. Now, if this was organized differently, like if we had communal families instead of a fucking nuclear family like what we have, where it's a mom and a dad and the kid or whatever. If it was
back
more
in
like
the good old days in America, everyone lived communally.
The good old days, when we lived communally and had like your
It
mom,
was
your dad,
extended families.
extended families, and your neighbors and shit, and they were all basically like almost like family.
Everyone
Not
was raising
exactly.
each other's kids.
Yeah, where you had like old people who didn't have jobs or whatever because they were just that old. They were like retired or whatever. You know, they could help take care of kids when the parents aren't around, or you know, shit like that. Like that, then we might not need abortion as much. You know?
They just had shotgun weddings back then.
Yeah, I mean, it would solve a lot of issues. A lot.
You know, solving poverty would solve a lot of issues.
Mm-hmm.
Just give everyone birth control and $1 million.
I mean, most babies should be aborted anyways, because most people are fucked in the head, not ready to have a kid, all kinds of shit. You know, like the amount of people I know that after high school they're all just having babies. I'm like, holy shit, you should not be having a kid. Like, oh.
Well, you know how people like Abbott think we got to keep the white birth rate up. Stupid bullshit like that.
You really
The only
think that's-
people having
that's
kids
what
are
it
the
is?
wealthy white people, anyways, and the poor white people.
Yeah.
The super poor white people who can't afford birth control or an abortion.
Like me.
That's why you have 8 kids, Michael.
Yeah. That's
I
why
find that
when I do have money, I buy condoms and I just don't have sex.
And they expire.
Yeah. I just use hers.
I find it interesting though, like that would be the line of reasoning, because the amount of like black people in the United States hasn't been going up really. It stays the same like every year. But the amount of Hispanics in the United States, that's what goes up a shit ton. Like every
Yeah,
year.
because they have a shit ton of kids. Something about being Catholic, no birth control, and being poor.
Yeah.
God, fucking Catholics are the worst, man.
Hey,
My
my girlfriend's family's Catholic.
my ex-girlfriend's family was Catholic too, and my mom's side of my family is, and they're fucking crazy. Actually, they're
Yeah,
not
the
as
whole
bad, they're not
hierarchy
as
thing's
bad.
weird.
My Catholic side of my family would actually let my girlfriend stay the night at my house. The Protestant side would be like, no, hell no.
You're not allowed to hold hands. That's a sin.
That shit does drive me crazy, man. I'm like, we can't sleep in the same bed at night. How the fuck does that work? And they're like, it's not about the sex thing. It's about it's sacred to sleep in the bed of someone else. I'm like, oh my god.
Horse shit.
It's like, fuck you.
Utter horse shit. My mom and dad were sleeping in the same fucking bed.
Yeah, I don't get how that's sacred.
Did someone's
For-
dog just howl?
No.
No.
Oh, no, that's Skyrim. That is a werewolf.
Who does in 2021? What? You're like 10 years late here, Camel.
Yo, there's a fuck ton of mansions in Phoenix. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I was just looking at it on Google Maps and I noticed there's just straight up mansions everywhere.
Yeah, the land used to be really cheap. And no one used to live here. In the good old days.
It's Paradise Valley.
Oh, that place is where all the rich people live, yeah.
Yes, and Arcadia, shit like that. Holy shit.
Yeah, alright, that's part of Scottsdale, I think. Scottsdale and Paradise Valley is where all the rich white people live.
It's insane. Yeah, I can just see these houses from the Google Maps and know that these are straight up. They're insane.
A lot of celebrities live in those areas. And like then drive to California for like movies and stuff. And like filming.
My dad used to do work in Scottsdale.
I feel sorry for him. Well, never mind, his white people's fine.
Well, he would just do electrician shit in like big towers and hotels and shit. Like he worked on one of the Trump towers or something, New York, I think, or New Jersey. It was in New Jersey, and He got to meet Donald J. Trump,
The future president.
the future president. And he was like, hell yeah, brother. Oh, that's a bear.
Did he vote for Trump?
Of course. Both times.
Did you tell him you're a communist yet?
Nope.
Why are you living in the closet?
I can't even tell him I'm fucking bi.
Yeah, I know. First, one closet at a time.
Yeah.
I wonder what it would be like to smoke a joint with that guy.
Trump?
Yeah, I would totally do it. I want to know.
I wouldn't do it.
That'd be fucking awesome.
He'd probably start asking me if I know any kids that you can fuck.
I would just want to pick his brain, man. Get to the real Donald Trump. You know, what does he really believe? Tell me about the deep state.
Money, money, money.
He doesn't
Give me
believe in
money.
anything.
There's no way he doesn't believe in anything, man. Like
Most rich people don't believe in anything.
He's got to be way different in private, man. There's no way that public appearance he gives off is real.
He used to be like a populist or whatever. He wanted all the rich people to pay taxes like 20 years ago. And he used to be a liberal, like a super liberal. This dude does not believe in anything. It's all for popularity.
Right, but even if you only believe in shit for popularity, and that's still in public, you have to have like the real mask off beliefs, like in private.
No, most people don't.
Really?
Yeah, most rich people, I'm pretty sure, don't have any static beliefs besides I want to keep my taxes low. Or non-existent. Shout out to Jeff Bezos.
I don't know. I think there's a human being in there somewhere, deep inside.
I'm sure.
I don't know why you assume everyone's political. Most people aren't. They just want to live their lives and not to be bothered.
Yeah.
Because most people are political, even if it's not directly. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They still have a way they think the world should work and shit.
Yeah, it's just the way they think the world should work is fucking cringe.
What's up, German lady?
By the way, we're recording, so don't say any slurs.
That's it.
That's it. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
How's teaching going?
I'm not teaching currently.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I quit my job and then I went to a job interview. And now I gotta wait for 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah.
For them to like get back to you?
No, it's like for me picking my schedule at uni and figuring out when I am able to work.
You see, it's a long time.
Yeah, it is. But I can use the time because I just moved apartments.
Nice.
And now I have some time to like get everything ready.
Why'd you move apartments? Cheaper or?
Closer to uni.
I see. Those university apartments cost a shit ton of money.
Yes, it's true.
It's horrible.
At least Germany has public transportation.
Well, yeah, but you need to pay a lot of money for using them.
How much is the public transportation usually?
Depends on how far you wanna go. It's like if you're just taking a bus ride to, I don't know, the store, you will pay like $2 or something.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not. Also, I do have to pay for my train tickets, but it's included in my student ID, so that's nice.
We just drive everywhere here.
Sorry, what?
We just drive everywhere here.
Yeah. I'm really proud of my living room, and I wanted to share that with a lot of people. And now you kind of like need to look at the screen of Discord so I can show you my living room.
Alright, let's see it.
I see hanging plants. Uh-oh.
I see sitting plants. I see a window. I see shelves.
That is a white girl's apartment for sure. I
It's a nice apartment.
Well, white girls.
Why?
Where are the white girls?
Oh, I think you're the only one in this entire fucking server.
No, there's another one. There's like a couple.
Oh, it's true. There is.
There is
Rosie.
another. There's also Tiffany and
Shannon.
Shannon.
Tiffany.
Yeah. Tiffany just likes to argue with people.
She likes to argue with people.
Yeah.
I noticed. Bitch.
Right, we need to get Waffles back in here. That's a move. Get them to start arguing.
I don't know, Waffles gets kind of annoying though.
I don't like arguing. I just like to be right.
That's everyone. Who are these people in here that never talk though? Like who the fuck Go-Go? Like I don't, some of these people I've never seen them before.
Go-Go is Jeff's friend.
Okay. Water Weasel.
Water Weasel is one of the vegans from the Animal Rights server.
Okay. Okay, it's just a bunch of freeloaders too.
Vesda gets the urge to purge.
I do. I'm like, I'm gonna kick this. There's a fuck ton of freeloaders, man. There's like 20 of them.
What are freeloaders?
People who can't see the server and don't have a 20-minute timer in general. They're usually capitalists who don't want to pay.
Or like there's this black chick named Trin. She joined on 04/11/2021 and she's never said anything, but somehow has roles. She has the normal role and all that.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I know. So I'm like, who is this? They joined like 6 months ago and they never said anything.
Just add her and say hi or something. Just start adding. Well, like, who the fuck are you? That's kind of rude.
Who cares? It's probably a troll or something.
So racist, Vesda. You had to pick out the black woman.
I mean, she's the only person who had like a legit profile picture of themselves.
Wait, who?
Look in the general chat. I tagged
Vesda's out here just
Trin.
harassing black people.
Yeah,
Do you live here? Where do you live?
Are you gonna steal shit from our server?
Oh, okay. Either way. Jesus Christ. Thanks for listening to our podcast. Check us out next time. We sort of got distracted.
Fucking racist, holy shit.
Next time, I promise we won't be racist. And maybe have a good day or whatever.
Or don't.
It's up to you. No one cares.